All right, as you can see, there's not even a light on my engine. Nothing happens when I press the button. So I got this jump starter, the AstroAI. We're gonna hook this up and see if it'll start my car. All right, so we have the AstroAI all connected up. It's pretty cool. It actually gives you a little green light that shows you that your battery's actually connected, that you did it correctly. I mean, there are some people that will need that. You have a little boost button. It'll indicate if you need that or not. And then I went ahead and I fully charged this whole thing before I came down here. So now let's go see if it'll start my car up. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that on camera, but second time was a charm. And it started right up. I feel kind of dumb. So I had to let it sit for a little bit. That was kind of a big thing. My battery was apparently really dead. So I had to let it sit for a little bit, and just like anything, for a little bit as well. So you want to make sure that the battery charges up. As you can see right here, it says the audio system has lost power. So obviously this worked. We're gonna let the engine run. This worked. We're gonna let the engine run for a little bit. It's kind of silly that I had to do it twice because I had to let this sit for a little bit, but it did work. All right, so after jump starting my car, I went ahead, I'm gonna charge it back. And I love that this is inbuilt, but unfortunately there's not, like there is a pouch that comes with it, but these aren't attached to the unit like the other wires. So that is unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll go over that. So everything this comes with, obviously we have the unit itself. You have your instruction booklet, which is pretty intuitive. Honestly, most people might not even need to read this. It does come with your jumper cable attachments and a USB to USB Type-C cable for charging the unit. And then it actually even comes with a bag, which is good because the USB cable and your jumper cables aren't attached to the unit like the air pump cables are, along with some air pump accessories so that you can air up more than just car tires. But I do like that comes attached. So they're saying this is 2-in-1 because you can jump your car as well as an air pump. But I would say this is kind of a 4-in-1 because it's also a flashlight and a power bank, which makes this thing extra cool because now, you could take this camping, you could use this for sports because there's a flashlight where you could pump up, different balls like basketball, soccer balls, etc., as well as use the flashlight or use it as a power bank in case, your car battery is extra dead and, to charge up your different items as well. But I really like that it comes with that. As far as this goes, you can see here, plugging this in is kind of dummy proof, as well as like plugging this in to your jumper is kind of dummy proof because there's only one way you can plug it in due to the setup here. And then if you look at this, it says correct or reverse, which also means you're going to get an indicator light if you accidentally put your positive to the negative and negative to the positive. You would see that it would say reverse on here. The reverse light would light up, as well as when it's correct, it will flash and let you know you need to use the boost button here. So this thing is very simple to use, very intuitive. And when you're airing up tires, if you press this up, which I thought this was really cool, it actually defaults to 36 PSI. So even a lot of like the gas station pumps now, like they don't tell you what your current tire is and they don't stop. So if you want to raise or lower that, you can. You could leave it at the default there. And then as well as when you're cycling through here, it defaults to the default PSI for your tires on that as well. So very cool. You can see here, like if I put this on car, So obviously this isn't like super quiet by any means, but you're not going to have to use a hand pump. And the fact that this is multiple things in one, I definitely think everyone needs to have one of these in their vehicle. Maybe not this one, but they definitely need something like this. I mean, I have jumper cables in my car, but unfortunately, because of where I was parked, I actually couldn't even get a jump. So something like this was almost my only option. So very glad that I picked this up. I'm going to fully charge this, and this is going to basically be permanently in my vehicle for battery or tire pressure is a big one. So now I don't have to scramble around to try to find a convenience store or a gas station that has an air pump. And I won't have to spend, I know it's just a couple bucks to do that, but I won't have to do that now because I have this in my vehicle.